Hello, and welcome to my working table. A couple of weeks ago, I made some blue-greenish collages out of a big sheet with collage that was totally random. And then I used my viewfinder to find some places I like. And I will put a link below in the description box for you. Yeah, now the season for my teaching is over, and I have this big random collage and mark made piece I used for a demo for my students. The piece is 35 by 55 centimeters long. The piece isn't the prettiest one, and it has been even uglier. It started out like this in this color scheme here, and I wasn't very happy about it. But the course was about mixing colors and how much you can get out of two colors and black and white, and yeah, that was that. But I had this big piece here, and I really think it was ugly. So what do a clever woman do? I glazed all over the surface, and I used some translucent colors, and I used these two, transparent yellow iron oxide, and yeah, it's nearly not to see here, but it is Queen Aquarone nickel azo gold. And I can show you how I did this on this small piece here first. I have my small brayer, and I will just put some small drops, if I can get it out of the bottle. But just for a start, you can always put more on it. It got quite orange, and I don't mind that because I like that color, but you could have used only the nickel azo gold here instead. But you can see it isn't, it's more cohesion now, I think. And some of you may have liked it before, and some of you maybe like this better now, but yeah. There isn't any red papers in it as there was in this one, and that's perhaps the difference. But that way you can glaze, and you can also use, you can dilute it further with water before you do it, so it will be even more translucent. But that's the way. So the whole sheet ended up like this, and I'm much more happy about it now. So the plan is to use a viewfinder, or I have some mats here, and find perhaps 4 pieces I like, cut them out, and then do something more with them. I don't know what, but we will see. But if I haven't been filming here with my phone, I would have, I think I will do them this side here, the size. I would have moved this around, and when I find a place I like, I will take a picture with my phone, but I can't do that now. But I think I really like it about here. And I don't know if you can see it, but there are some splatters there, and there. And if it is possible, and I can find 4 small collages that all have splatters in them, I would be really happy. And yeah, let me see here. I think perhaps like this. I think I will turn it the other way around here. No, I won't do it like this. And yeah, I think there. So I will just take my pencil here and put some marks. There. That was one. Let us see if we can find the next one. Yeah. So I think perhaps I like it here. Like this. Yeah. If I can see the marks when I'm done, I can always erase them. Then I will turn it this side and look here. And again, I like this shape here. I'm not so keen on that there. So perhaps like, yeah, let me see, like this. This. And this, and here are the last dots here, the splatters. That would be too much. So, but I like these small circles there. So perhaps something like this, I think it's nice. So again, I mark them, and then I will take my cutting mat and my self-healing cutting mat and cut them out. And it isn't easy to do on camera, but I will see if I can do it. The hole here is 14 by 14 centimeters and only needs a little, just a half a centimeter, so it isn't falling through the hole. So I can see my mark is here and here, and then I will give it a little more. And I don't move my ruler before I'm sure I have cut all through all the papers. And we can give it a little more here. And the same here, the mark is there. I will give it half a centimeter, approximately. Like this. Yeah, see, that was me being too quick. And again, where's my mark? My mark is here. I think I could do it like this, yeah. And then we have to find the last mark here. Oh, sorry, this one needs a little gluing. Like this. And remove that. And the mark is here and here. And then I will go out there. I think that was enough. Like this. And then we have our small piece. like this. Yeah. Like this. And I like this one. I will cut the other 3 and be back, and hopefully I have decided what to do with them then. So this is what it ended up with, 4 pieces like this, and I can put this on here so you can see about this, and this, and this. I haven't decided quite yet what to do with them, and right now I want them to be like this, but it's not the same as they are going to be like this when I'm done. But for now I will just put them like this. I know this was the way, and I wanted them. And then there's all this left, a big piece here, and I have a smaller mat here, and I'm sure I can find even some places I like here. For instance, that I think this looks nice, but I won't take time doing this here today. So I will put this aside and look at the others and decide what to do. I don't think they are lying the same as before, but that doesn't matter. Everybody who knows me knows that I like stitching on my collages, so I will do some stitching and some, you can call it repairing, but my eye doesn't like this white spot and this white spot, and especially there I don't like. You can see the white of the paper. So I will put this aside and take my least favorite, and I think this is the one, and I will start just putting a little I will just come a little closer here, like this, and dab my finger. It is also always you always have your fingers and your hands, so why not use them as a tool? That was better. And yeah, the little thread there. And again, I will just put some here where I don't like the white. Perhaps there was a little something too. I think this was better. Yeah. Now I have got dirty fingers, but who doesn't care? And yeah, this should dry just a moment or so. But I think I will use black thread. I know that, and I have already put the yarn in my needle, threaded my needle. And again, there's a lot of orange and yellow and some purplish colors in these, so perhaps I will use this color too. I think it looks quite nice on the piece. But let it dry and I will be back. There's a lot of things going on already, so I won't plaster the whole little collage with stitching, but I will do some. And I think for the first I had decided to make a column or stripe, or what you can call it, with straight stitches down there. And I will begin with that. So I will take my plastic thing here and my punch thing, and I will just pre-poke. This isn't a very typical Lisbeth collage, this piece here. Well, perhaps I quite forgot to say who I was in the beginning of the video, but my name is Lisbeth and I'm a Danish abstract mixed media artist. So welcome. A little too late here, perhaps, but you can see the marks here. Yeah. Normally I like my papers to go more vertical or horizontal or the grid way, and many of these random collages will end up where the papers go in all kinds of directions. Yeah, and that is perhaps why I think they not look very nice and not very appealing to my eye, and that is also perhaps why the glazing helps me to calm the piece down. Yeah, here I will just take my little thread here, and then I go down in that hole. Oh no, not so much thread, thank you. Yeah, I will remove this. It's ugly color, that's plastic, but it is so good to stitch in. And then I will come up in the hole beside, and down here, up here. Down. And this is a little thicker mercerized cotton thread I use. It's a garn meant for weaving, but I like to sew with this yarn, and of course the one I have that is slightly thinner. But I will continue all the way down and be back. Now I am all the way down to here, and I don't mind they are a little wonky. And of course I had a thread on my needle, not on my needle. Of course I have a thread. I can't sew without a thread, but yeah. I will just again cut it off and secure it with some tape. I think everything is a little clumsy today, perhaps. But there it is, and then just put that down there. Yes, that was that. The smaller the needle you can embroider with, the smaller your holes will be here. And sometimes there's a little white, and you can just take your nail and massage it a little, and that will be fine. But I also think I will have this thread here in somewhere, so I will thread my needle and be back. And I think I would like some small seed stitches there, and perhaps a little cluster of them there. So I will begin with that. And seed stitches it is the same as a straight stitch, but they are just placed totally random on the surface. I think I have some old glue on my scissor. That is why it is hanging to the tape. So again there, and I will remove this. And just go down there, and I won't be making a lot of them, just a little. As I said earlier, there's a lot going on here in this piece. pre-poke some holes. Yeah, I have to remove the thread a little to come up here. I think you can see what I'm doing, so I will stitch a little further and be back. So here it is with some stitching, a little cluster there and there and there, and I like to do it in 3 places instead of, yeah, 1 is okay, but not 2, then it has to be 3. And the only thing I am considering is highlighting this line here with my black Stabilo wool, and this really goes black, so I have my water pencil and I have some thing I can erase it if I don't like it. So I think I'll go very easy with it. Let's see here. It doesn't matter. Yeah, I think I like this as it is, and perhaps we can go down there. Yeah. Do I want to do it another place? Maybe perhaps there. It isn't really much, but this really turns black, and perhaps I can dab it a little. Yeah, I think this was nice, and I can take my passepartout or my mat. And one thing you shall consider if you embroider on your pieces, remember to make a little strip here where you don't embroider. It is a little more difficult to put it down, but something like this, I think this looks quite nice. I will do the other 3 out of camera, and then I will show them all to you at the end of the video. So this is the last piece and the last stitch. Here and down here, and secure it with a little piece of tape, and that's this done for the stitching. And again, I will take a look at it and see there's a little white spot up there I don't like this, and there perhaps. Yes, and then I will have a black line somewhere. And where do I want that? Perhaps here. And this, it is really black, this Stabilo wool. Like And you can see the small marks where I said for when I was cutting, I can erase them. Yeah, on this one, and here, and here. And it is quite easy to get these marks off. I think I have, no, this one still have those marks, so away with them. Because you can't see them, that's nice. So here they are, with all of them. Yeah, I think I will take one of the time to show you. Yeah, this was the first one, and I can put my mat over it. It looks like this. And this one, yeah, like this. Yeah. And the third one. I'm really close to the edge there, so it must be something like this. They are a little wonky and bubbly now, so I will spray some water on the backside and put them under some heavy books before I frame them, if I'm going to frame them. I don't think so, but if I should frame them, I would do that. And this was the last one. So yeah, I will take some close-ups of them at the end of the video, and so you can see some more stitching. But this is one idea on how to use a big random collage that doesn't look very pretty, or perhaps you don't like it. You can always find places in such a big collage and do things with it. You can paint on it afterwards and stamp on it and mark make on it, and yeah, I have embroidered on it. But there is so many options, and yeah, give it a try yourself. So if you like my little channel and you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and perhaps consider subscribing. That would be very helpful for me, and I will really appreciate it. So this was all for today. So take care, be creative. Until next time. Bye bye.